NeoBlue Fusion returns with a fresh compilation of cool modern technology moments. You'll see everything from smooth manufacturing processes to clever, ingenious tools, each clip guaranteed to satisfy your eyes. You can imagine just how powerful this water jet is. You can see it from how far it shoots straight up into the air. This is the process of winding copper wire using an automatic winding machine. It makes the whole job fast, smooth, and super satisfying to watch. This is the teardown of a tall chimney. The crew destroys the structure from the upper section first, then works their way down. Watching this video gives you a real sense of how massive a wind turbine actually is. The scale is unbelievable when you see it up close. This fabric cutting process is incredibly satisfying to watch. Every slice looks clean and effortless. This circular saw is insanely strong and sharp, cutting through walls and concrete like nothing. It's wild to see how smooth the process looks. This sugarcane press machine is surprisingly fun to watch in action. The way it squeezes out every drop is impressive. Here's how the shock breaker bearing works on an advanced vehicle. The mechanism is simple to see but super important for stability. You're looking at a simple wire rolling tool that works incredibly well. It's basic, but the results are seriously effective. You're watching a centuries-old hand pump well in China that still works today. It's amazing how durable old engineering can be. This is the can pressing process before they get shipped to the recycling plant. The machine crushes them fast and efficiently. The sweet corn harvester and peeler moves with a rhythm that's strangely calming to watch. Each motion feels smooth and perfectly controlled. This is how live fish are transferred safely from one tank to another. The whole process looks careful and surprisingly calming. In many Asian countries, people still use leaves as natural food wrappers. It's simple, eco-friendly, and works amazingly well. With a special tool like this, painting a basketball court becomes fast and easy. The lines come out clean with almost no effort. Here's how sweet potatoes are sliced using a simple hand tool in China. Each cut is quick, neat, and oddly satisfying. This is the bamboo weaving process used to make all kinds of household items. The rhythm and precision make it fascinating to watch. This shows how people drill into the ground using a basic but highly effective method. It gets the job done without needing heavy machinery. At a slow speed, these two boats gently collide and bounce off each other. It's a soft impact but still interesting to see. Moving heavy items in and out of a vehicle becomes much easier with this tool. It saves a ton of time and effort for the user. Net fishing is popular in China and many Asian countries, and everyone has their own throwing style. Watching the net spread perfectly in the air is incredibly satisfying. This is the kind of rice harvesting machine many farmers dream of using. It boosts speed, efficiency, and makes the whole job way easier. This is the step-by-step process of crafting a ring made from animal bone. It's a unique form of manufacturing that uses simple yet ingenious tools to shape the material. Every step shows how much patience and skill the maker puts into the work. The final result looks surprisingly clean and beautifully handcrafted. Noodles are incredibly popular in China, and this is how traditional noodle making is done there. The process relies on basic techniques and a few ingenious tools to stretch and shape the dough. It's one of those manufacturing methods that has been passed down for generations. Watching it come together is both calming and fascinating. With a custom-made rail cart, running cables beside the train tracks becomes much easier. The setup helps the team work smoothly while keeping everything organized. You're watching the quenching technique in forging. The metal is heated until it's glowing, then cooled instantly to lock in strength. It's a quick, dramatic process that's always satisfying to see. This is wood cutting done the right way. The saw is incredibly sharp, letting it slice through the wood with no hesitation. This is a modified farming tool designed to work the soil more efficiently. It's simple, affordable, and surprisingly effective in the field. Watching it in action really shows how much easier it makes the job. Do you know how high-speed trains get cleaned? They use strong water jets that blast away dirt in seconds. After that, large rotating brushes sweep over the surface to remove anything left. It's a fast, efficient system that keeps the trains looking spotless. Adults need to know how to work together in everyday life. That's why teamwork is taught early in many places. Here, you can see how school kids in China are trained to cooperate with one another. The activity may look simple, but it builds trust, coordination, and real teamwork skills. Gravel is an essential material in the construction world. Large stones are crushed into smaller pieces and piled up into huge mounds. From there, heavy machinery is used to load and move the gravel. It's then distributed to construction sites where it's needed.
Here's a drone shot capturing rice harvesting in China. There's something incredibly relaxing about watching the harvester move through the fields. The smooth, steady motion just hits that satisfying feeling. From up high, you can really appreciate how clean and efficient the process looks. It's the kind of scene that pulls you in and keeps you watching. Using this custom tool makes handling big, heavy boxes so much simpler. It takes a lot of the strain off and speeds up the whole loading process. Overall, it makes the job smoother and way more efficient.
Thanks for watching all the way through. I really appreciate you being here. That's it for today, but I'll be back with more awesome clips next time. If you liked the video, go ahead and tap that like button and drop a comment. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss what's coming next.